Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 27th through December 3rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Justice card. So there seems to be a need for balance here on your part. Let's see what's going on. The King of Cups, the Six of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay, so good things are happening there in the recent past. Your heart is fully open. Your intuition is definitely there guiding you through whatever you need guidance on. You're feeling good about things overall. In the current situation, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. You're kind of putting energy into something that looks to be new. I don't think it's new, but it looks to be one of those things where maybe you're trying to build something and you're already in it. Blue's digging. You're already in it, but you're not confident enough that, you know how sometimes we're kind of standing in our own way. It's like, oh, it's not perfect. Oh, you know, it's never really going to be. You are scared of failure here when it comes to this one, so maybe that's why you're carrying this energy of, you have the confidence, you just don't trust yourself enough. You know, the confidence as an energy is definitely here. You're like, you're doing it. But I don't know what's going on here. Well, you do have this fear that's coming in here as, maybe I'm going to fuck it up, you know? So that's plenty to stop you in your own tracks. In the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Things are starting to materialize a little bit from what I can see here. So there's definitely progress. There's things that you can actually see progressing, but it feels very, very difficult. Now, why I'm getting that this feels very difficult still, it's probably because this fear is still by your side. So let's clarify. Let me see the Justice card. The Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. There's also the importance of time here somehow. So I feel like for right now, you're probably still at the stage of planning, or, you know, like it didn't start to shape up into something concrete necessarily. So it looks like it's coming. It's just around the corner. It's just a matter of time, basically. You're very excited about it when it does, though. When it does show up as something that, oh, okay, this is how it looks like, you know? So it could be the anticipation of it, or the, okay, you know, the waiting for it to come to fruition is kind of like, you're trying to keep it together, basically. So, okay. Let me do the King of Cups in the recent past. The Ten of Cups, the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. That's a great energy right there. The King of Cups with the King of Swords, I mean, that's balance between the mind, the heart. There's happiness tied up to that, in connection to another one possibly, because you are giving me the energy of equal give and take. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You're onto something there, you know? Let's do the Six of Wands, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Something, because you've gained this energy of, okay, I'm good here. I'm good for right now, you know? Where you finally made it to this place of, oh, this feels so good. And then something started moving in your life in terms of, okay, now go in this direction, you know? Now charge at this. I don't know what kind of I kind of get the sense that it has to do with the rest of the reading here, which could be something tied up to the material. It could be a new job, could be a new project. Or again, I'm saying new, but I'm not seeing necessarily new. Like, I feel like it's been at play for a while somehow, even if indirectly, you know? So it's kind of like, okay, so you got it all figured out within yourself, possibly outside of yourself, throughout most areas of your life. And it's like, okay, now go in this direction. Feels like it's hard to move in that direction. Feels like, but it feels so good here. I don't want to really go in this direction because it's new and it's a little scary. It's a little intimidating. But it's definitely a push from the universe. It's definitely almost like meant to be kind of vibe to it. You know, like you need to. Let's do the High Priestess. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Wands. All right. It might have created a little bit of conflict here as you started to focus on this situation, new situation, which again may have to do with a sense of stability for you. It might have created a little bit of conflict within the situation that you already established as this is mine, this is my safe space that I created. Because it feels like your focus is shifting a little bit. So it could be felt from the other side. It could be, you know, even from you, it could be like, I'm not giving like the attention that I would want to this at this time because I got to give it here. So it's like there's a little bit of an energy of conflict there. It's not a lot. It's bearable. It's to be worked with if there's willingness. But it's there, you know, because again, the focus has shifted a little bit from that place of, okay, this feels good, you know. Let's do the Page of Pentacles in the current situation. Page of Cups, the World card, the Eight of Cups. You know how I told you here that something is coming to fruition, but it looks like, you know, it's gonna happen in time, in the right time. It feels like, so you're here, and when this situation happens, split in time is here, right? From here where you're at to here, you got quite the gap to deal with. You know, what am I going to do now? Am I going to let fear take over and then this gap right here is going to feel like crap? Or what am I going to do with this space of time? You know, I don't know. So you're looking like you're very excited to get here. You're taking it one day at a time, or you're trying to, like, okay, let's enjoy the journey since we're here. But then it looks like the closer and closer you get to that, the more you get disconnected from it for some reason. And I would suspect is that fear. We're not there yet talking about that fear, but I would suspect is that, you know, or the anticipation, or I'm not seeing you as I'm bored, you know, I gotta wait for like a year for this to come to fruition, and I'll get bored along the way because it's like it's not worth it, because you're giving a little too much meaning for that to get bored in this space. So it's like something doesn't make sense here unless it's your own fears and your own insecurities that are keeping you a little disconnected from it. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles in the current situation, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. It's like you're learning to master the art of patience, you know, or that's what you're trying to do. So this Justice energy right here, so you got two options. You're gonna allow for fear to take over while you're traveling this gap in time and wait for the right time for this to take off, or learning the some sort of art here of patience by the looks of it, you know. Keeping yourself balanced within yourself is going to create that balance outside of yourself, so you're not going to feel the need to run, to chase time, to rush anything, to, you know. Interesting. So you got two options here. The one in which you stand balanced and you're emotionally balanced. You're quite connected to what's going on. Or the one where you're like, I'm just going to disconnect. I'm going to phase out, and that's that. And I don't care what happens. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the balancing act here rather than the tuning out act, because I feel like that's a pattern that's based off of fear. And I don't know if you want to do that because, you know, it's not feeling great. For the Ten of Swords, you get the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess. That's something new. Because you're acknowledging the fear. And that's something that I probably have never seen in a reading, in the way that you're addressing the fear. You're addressing your own fear with a lot of love. You're almost talking to your own fear, which is something that, again, comes from a place of being completely balanced within yourself. So you're definitely in this space, because there's too much of that going on. The space where fear gets to disconnect you from your own meaningful whatever the hell this is. That's a pattern. That's the old you. And I see you giving it to me as a possibility, but I don't see you taking it. Because the way you're addressing your own fear, quite impressive. As I said, I've never seen this in a reading. Which is going to probably help out a lot with the situation, with the gap that's here for this. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Hold on. Oh. All right. In the immediate future, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing something nice here. As soon as you get to this place where you need to be for the situation to unfold, to unravel, to be like, oh, okay, this is it. This is the place where I needed to be with this. So as soon as it starts, basically, I see you being like, you're on it. You're like, okay, we're going to do this, do that. You know how you kind of start this from the premises of, I don't know, what if I don't make it? What if I fuck it up? Things like that. You're definitely getting into a place of, you're confident. It's like you've done this all your life. That's kind of how you're showing up. Yeah, you got the little stumbles here and there, the little, I don't know if I did that right, but it's not even showing. It's not even, nobody's picking up on that. You know, because there's the confidence that's coming through quite strong. So this gap of time you actually may need in order to build that confidence, but you're not even acknowledging that necessarily because, you know, you're not supposed to. You're going to get it when you're there, and you're going to look back and you're like, oh, that's why I had to wait a little bit, you know. Let's do the Ten of Wands. You get the Six of Wands, the Hangman, the King of Cups. You're doing good here, but it feels like you're taking on a lot, like you're giving a whole lot of energy to this. And it's a good thing. It's a great energy. This thing is growing. This thing is blasting through the roof, whatever the hell it is, when you put that whole amount of energy in there. But it almost feels like you're exhausting yourself. So it could have or carry the potential danger of burnout. Even if it starts like now, you know, in a couple of weeks, you could be like, you know. So great energy. You do need to recognize when you need to rest also, as things start to unfold in this situation, because it's I'm looking at the energies and they look freaking amazing. You're gonna freaking love them, but at the same time I see the element of, but something about it is quite difficult, you know. It feels like it's hard all of a sudden. So try to recognize also when you may need some breaks here, because you may. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles in the immediate future, the Hermit, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you have no idea how good this is gonna get. You have no idea. Even if as it starts rolling and you roll with it, it's not necessarily grounding yet to the point of you recognizing how much of a match this energy is to you, whatever that project is or whatever you're doing there. So it feels really, really nice, really good. And I see you anchoring it and feeling it in time, not even as you start rolling the dice here, you know. So it's definitely going to happen in the right time here for you, when you're actually ready for it too. So let's see what the universe has. The Queen of Swords, the Star, the Chariot. You're basically pursuing your dreams, and they're gonna start revealing those dreams are gonna start revealing themselves to you. You're on the right path here. You're doing good. You're doing good. And the Queen of Swords that is here as things start to unfold, you've basically achieved one of your biggest dreams here. And it's going to start to unfold. You're probably not going to see it as you embark in it, and as things start rolling, you're going to see it a little later maybe. But this is definitely pretty big for you. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.